Cardiac cycle. My dear students, so this is one of the important topic, that is cardiac cycle. So before going to discuss about the cardiac cycle, let me tell what is the meaning of cycle. So cycle is nothing but it is a sequence wise events that is going to happen, that is called as cycle. In cardiac cycle, so there is a two events is going to happen. As I discussed in the previous classes, I discussed about the external features of the heart, I discussed about the blood pressure. If you want to see those videos, so in the description you can check it and you can have the videos. And here, so here the cardiac cycle is nothing but there is a events sequence wise it is going to happen. There is a two kinds of the sequence wise videos things will be there here. The things is, first one is systole and second one is diastole. So before going to tell what is the meaning of systole and what is the meaning of diastole, you must understand so what is the meaning of contraction and what is the meaning of relaxation. So here the contraction is nothing but systole and diastole is nothing but relaxation. So when the cardiac cycle is going to happen, it is a sequence order events that occur simultaneously. So when there is a both atriums is going to contraction, simultaneously the both ventricles is going to diastole, in the sense relaxation. When the both ventricles is going to diastole and simultaneously the both atriums is going to relaxation, it is a simultaneously process. So when it is going to happen upper two chambers, then lower two chambers is going to happen at the same time. So it is a simultaneously events occurs in the heart, that is called as cardiac cycle. As you can see in the video, this is the diastole movement and this is a systole movement. So cardiac cycle we can say, so as you can see here, it is a sequence simultaneous process, is it? So this is a upper two chambers, the both atriums, when it is going to systole, when it is going to contraction, automatically the simultaneously the both ventricles is going to relax. When the both ventricles is going to relax, then upper two chambers is going to diastole. It is a simultaneous process. As you can see in the observation of this picture, you can understand what exactly meaning of cardiac cycle. And you can see the what is the definition here. As I told you, it is a sequence changes in the pressure of the flow of heart chambers. As I told, within the chambers it is a sequential flow of the blood, where you can see there is a each cardiac cycle time duration. So my dear competitive future nurses, this is one of the important bit for you. So what is the time duration for the cardiac cycle? So here I am telling here 0.8 second is a time duration, about 0.8 second is a time duration for each cardiac cycle. So that is a time duration. Within the 0.8 second, as I told you, there is a events. So the first event is atrial systole, it's about 0.1 second, ventricle systole, it's 0.3 second, atrial diastole 0.7 second, ventricle diastole 0.5 seconds. So both atriums, let me show one more thing. So phases of cardiac cycle, there you can understand the atrial cycle about 0.8 second, ventricle cycle about 0.8 second. In that case, you must understand, my dear students, it is a simultaneous process. When the atrial diastole systole is going to happen, at the same time the ventricle diastole systole also will be happen. So complete cardiac cycle, the time duration will be 0.8 second. So within 0.8 second only, the blood, the pumping of the blood within the heart will be happen. Then cardiac output will be happen. So this is called as atrial event. So under the atrial event, there is a two things: atrial systole, atrial diastole, 0.1, 0.7. So here 0.8 will be happen. And ventricle cycle, ventricle systole, ventricle diastole, here also it will be happen adding 0.8 seconds. So these are the events of the phases of cardiac cycle, and this is exact meaning of cardiac cycle. So cardiac cycle is nothing but it is a sequence of the blood flow, and simultaneously cardiac cycle will be happen. So systole and diastole, relaxation and contraction happening. So this is the cardiac cycle we are going to measure with the help of ECG. Is nothing but electrocardiogram. So this is a method where we can analyzing of the cardiac cycle, whether it is normal or whether it is abnormal. We can understand by seeing the ECG. So for the next session, for more section, I will explain how to read the ECG, how to understand the ECG, how to analyze the whether the cardiac movement is the normal or abnormal. The waves or TPQ waves I will explain soon next session. So here it's the class conclusion is, today we have discussed about what is the meaning of cardiac cycle, what are the events will be happen for the cardiac cycle, and how. So ECG is one of the method to assessment of cardiac cycle analysis. So my dear students, I hope my classes, our classes is helpful for you. So that's what, please like and share and subscribe, so that will be helpful for future session you will catch as soon as possible. So please stay tuned us, and I am here, Prasad Sirisetti. Thank you so much. Signing off.